Well, there we have it. I think we talked about a move to 105 yesterday, that we really felt that we were going to see some action come in today, and it would be based upon this timing ratio. You could see the acceleration today and the move to the low. And this is very aggressive move. This means that it's got to go a little further. Now, what's real interesting is that I did a long-term forecast for this, and I have a pretty good friend who's that's been on CNBC many times. I'm not going to say who he is, but he might be. He's going to probably be doing a testimony on my book anyway. But he was wondering what he's really good in this area as far as gold, and I did a forecast just to give him an idea of what I thought, and we. This is kind of what we thought on the longer term would start to happen with gold. And I'm going to show the chart here that I had given some time ago, and you'll see why this kind of makes sense. This was going to be also something that we're going to do in one of our in our seminars coming up very soon. I'm trying to finish that along with my book. It's a very big balancing act, trying to make sure we have product here, finish my book, and get a seminar together. So I'm really wearing a lot of hats. I hope everybody's trying to understand that. And but I think I'm pretty happy with this call. We really called this move to the 105 level into this 161. Now keep in mind, if we're going to see any bounce, it'll happen right in here, this 105, but very likely could slide a little bit more. But I think we could get a little bit of a bounce. If it does bounce, I would expect to move to 107, right around there. I think it tries to hold. But I think very likely we could see this go a little bit deeper. Now, I'm going to show you this other chart. Now, this is a chart I did quite some time ago. And a matter of fact, it was really like when prices were kind of in this range. I got to change my arrow here, my color to black so you can see it. And it was like right around in here. I mean, I knew that we would start to see this kind of in a sideways action, but this is a long-term chart of gold, and it's showing planetary movements. And the interesting thing is, I already drew out quite a while ago the longer-term waves, and when you look at it, okay, you could see why market analysts is such a powerful tool and why we love it so much. You could see also what I did is I had this drawn from major lows here, okay? So you could see how I created the Elliott wave, 1, 2. We know there's a long 2. This is why gold exploded to the upside and people were wondering what was going on. You had your first big move wave. They call this as an impulse wave. And then you see the very, very big move that occurs here. And this is what I was going to show in our seminar, and I'm going to go into it in detail. But let's look at something really, really crucial here. This is what I was talking to him about, was this 50% retracement line at that 1010 right in here. Now look at it, comes in perfectly with this Mars line. This is a Mars line, planetary fan line. This is can be very powerful. Look at what happens when prices break the Mars line here. You can see the dramatic break. You could see as it hits the top right here, prices start to go sideways for quite some time. It can be very powerful. So my real forecast for the low of gold was really right around this September-October timeframe, because I felt it was trying to finish the subwaves. Look at this, the 1, 2, 3. We've been seeing the 4-wave sideways corrective move for quite some time. Now we're seeing the acceleration of the 5-wave. So I think we're seeing the completion. So when you look at it in this term, you could really see how bullish this would be, because in reality, this is the 3-wave. So we could be looking at a completion 4-wave that will come up for a new 5-wave, which could be very, very aggressive. And what I think that falls into is in with the stock, as the stock market heart starts to weaken, as I started saying in August and October range, I think the market starts to top out and we might see this all come together. So this is what I thought you might like. I'm going to show you one more chart just to show you some of the nice things with market analysis that we're going to go over in the seminar. Well, here's the other chart that I have worked on, and you could see really the power of a market analyst in this is here is the rotation, the rotation charts, the coloring where it's when it's leader and lagger, and you could see the lagging coming in. You also see this is the GAN box. We're not going to go over a lot of this stuff in the charting, in the seminar. And here is a planetary line, and we're not going to get into it, but you could see how powerful it is, how it holds the data. Here it hits the low. You could see the subwaves in it, and that holds the data. And now you could see as it breaks under it, of course it breaks under the main line. You could see it held it several times, and then it breaks under it, tries to break over and can't hold it, and then starts to break low coming into the range. Now you know it breaks under the one timing line, so you know it's got to really come down into here. So we're going to see a big move down, and it's going to come in close to this range of where we know here's another Mars line. This is from the range, so we could come as deep as 1050. But I would say 1060, even around this 1090, I would start to get very cautious about getting too short. I would start thinking about long positions or this may try to hold, but I still think we have a little further to go. Hope you like those charts.